Hello, I'm Bailey and welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of in disbelief that I'm sitting here today bringing you this announcement because I've been thinking about this for months and planning it for months, and I'm just excited that it's finally here. I'm gonna bring it to life this month, and yeah, I'm just overall super excited. So basically, long story short, I'm going to be starting a book club. It took me a long time to think of names for this. If you are my friend, you know that I probably sent you a list of 10 plus names that I was thinking for this club, and it's changed a couple times. But now that this announcement is going out, it's official. The name of the book club is Shelf This Book Club. So I think that has a good ring to it. I think it's cute, and I think it encompasses what I'm trying to do with the book club. And my idea behind this is that it would be a book club that includes all kinds of different readers and gets people to try something new. So the plan is that each month I will have somebody new picking the book in a different genre, which would get everybody else to hopefully try something new. And the premise is that they would pick something that's been on their TBR for a long time, or like their most anticipated thing that they really want to get to. So I have accumulated some reading friends since I have started this channel, and I kind of just reached out and said, hey, would anybody be interested in this? And I had an overall good response. So I'm confident that I have enough people who will participate in this with me to kind of start it now, even though I have a fairly small platform still. And I have the first 3 hosts picked out as of now. So if you're interested in picking a book for this club eventually, definitely comment down below, and I will also have linked down below. I did start a Twitter, and I also have a Discord, so I'll make sure and link that down below. I know Discord links like expire after so long, so if you're here not right when this video gets posted, just comment and I will give you a new link to that Discord. I kind of want to talk about my history with book clubs, just so that you guys know that this truly is like a passion project for me and I really want it to go well. But yeah, basically I've been trying to start a book club my whole life. When I was in high school, my freshman year, me and my best friend in high school, who is still my best friend to this day and does still read, started a book club at our high school, and we had like probably less than 10 people who participated, and it definitely was like her and I were the only ones who consistently read the books for the club. Other people jumped in and out, and we had a great teacher who, you know, was like our teacher who ran the book club. Like, you had to have a teacher to have a club, and it was overall a good experience. But my sophomore year of high school, my mom got remarried and I moved. So the book club was no longer. I do think that actually that school still does run the book club, so I'll take credit. My friend Caitlin and I started that high school's book club that still goes on to this day. I think year to year it depends on if people want to participate, but I know at least a couple years ago I saw that that teacher was still hosting a book club. And then in my adult life, I also have played with starting book clubs, and it is totally one of those things, and I'm sure a lot of other people can relate to this. Like, you're the reader and you're constantly like, you should read this, I think you should like this, we should read something together, and everyone's like, yeah, that would be fun, and then they never follow through. So I've started a couple book clubs in my adult life, and it's been like my mom would buy the book and then not read it, and nobody else would really follow through either. It's something that, like, the concept, people are always like, yeah, and then when it comes time to actually read it, nobody ever follows through. So I'm hoping within this book community online that I will be able to have the book club I've always wanted. So that being out there, like I said, I do have the first 3 hosts picked out. I guess I'm the first host, spoiler, and I have the first 2 books ready to present to you what they're gonna be, and the 3rd host is going to be getting me her pick very soon. We were kind of trying to, you know, make sure that we are switching genres each month, so now that she knows what these first 2 books are, I think she's gonna pick her book soon. So, like I said, I did decide to host the first month just so I can present with the first month kind of my intentions with the club and how I envision it going, and I didn't want to put too much pressure on anyone to be the first, so I'll take it. But I have decided that I want the live shows for this, the discussions for this, to be mid-month, just because I think at the end of the months recently, I have at least had a lot of live shows and things I'm trying to participate in like that last week of the month or first week of the next. So I'm trying to make sure that as many people as possible, or as many people that want to, can make it to these. So I am planning on doing mid-month discussions. And so the first one for March that I picked, that I'm hoping that the live show will be on most likely March 14th. Again, follow the Twitter, and I will put it in the description of this video closer to when I decide the date and time when that's going to be. But I'm aiming for March 14th. And the book that I chose is In the Woods by Tana French. And I picked this because this is something I have always wanted to read, and it's also probably the book that's been on my shelf the longest. I've owned this for a very long time, and I'm excited now to get to discuss it with other people. This is Tana French's debut novel, and she has many books now since then. This is a thriller set in Ireland, and 3 kids one day decide to leave their neighborhood and go play in the woods, and essentially something bad happens and only one of these kids comes back. Only one of them is found. And then I think we jump like 20 years ahead, and the found boy is actually a detective now, and he's investigating a crime with a 12-year-old girl in those same woods. So I'm thinking the stories connect, and the guy from before gets to solve all of it, I'm hoping. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to this one and discuss it, and I hope that you will join us in our first month. And then for our April book, I asked Martine from Just Martine if she would like to host, and she was all about it. So I picked a thriller, and she picked something that I would consider like a classic, and she picked The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. And again, this is why I'm so excited for this club, because this is something I probably never would have picked up without her suggesting it. But it's definitely something that I know Martine would have a lot of interest in. So yeah, I'm all around excited for that one. That one, I believe, is set, there's a handmaid, and basically women aren't allowed to know how to read anymore. And I think she's also trying to get pregnant by like her master. I don't really know. I'd never had interest in it before, so I just read the synopsis, and that's kind of what I was getting for it. But that's another one that's widely popular, and yeah, I'm really excited for that as well. And then our third host is going to be Kayla from Kayla Ray Reads, and like I said, she hasn't picked her book yet, but that should be coming shortly. So yeah, I hope you will join us for the Shelf This book club, and stay on the lookout for more information and what the next books will be as well. Thank you so much for watching this today. Thanks for spending time with me, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!